Through the grogginess of a freshly awakened mind, I considered my surroundings only one thing at a time. The morning light shining from the skylight is bright and sky-colored. It reflects from the white walls the colorful posters and paintings. I hope nobody at school realized I spent the night here. They did find out the last time, so I'm feeling confident about my chances. My neck is stiff and my shoulders are hurting like hell from sleeping in an awkward position like that. I can't even remember when I fell asleep. Only the full moon and Rin warm against me. I can't remember her waking up either, leaving my side, however she has. Rin is standing in the middle of Adelaide looking as if she was lost. She's not looking at anything I can see, not doing anything, just standing there. How did she get dressed? She managed to dress up a little by herself. Oh, thank you for answering, like, right after. Strange thing, I thought that at least would have been impossible without hands. I get up and walk to her, patting her head on her shoulder, patting her on the shoulder, getting her attention. Hey, she flinches at the contact. I've never seen Rin flinch. Rin looks a bit panicky, a bit anxious, a bit defensive. It's as if she was a completely different person last night. And perhaps she was. My heart drops straight down to my stomach, full of liquid nitrogen. Uh, I'm sort of sorry. Sort of sorry. You're sort of sorry. Why sorry? It wasn't very tactful of me, last night. But isn't that the sort of thing you want? Because you like me? Still blunt. I'm completely baffled by Rin's approach to this. No, even if it was, I think I'd prefer for the things to go properly. Rin cocks her head, looking like she has no idea what I'm talking about. She still has the guard feel about her, but nothing bellies any real emotion. So you don't want to do that sort of thing? I didn't say that. But, so you do. I didn't say that either. Listen, it doesn't even matter. I just don't think it was the best thing I could have done in the situation. I tried to apologize. I wonder for whose benefit I'm trying to come clear with these feelings. I don't even know why I'm feeling so terribly guilty. Maybe. I don't think it was a good idea either. Probably. It's like you said. You're not like that. You're friends. It was a bad idea. Maybe you should forget about it. I will too. I'm really good at forgetting things, so it should be alright with me. I can't do that. Why? Because I like you, that's why. Yeah. I told you that you shouldn't talk about that. I don't agree. Besides, you brought it up yourself before. I held my hand up and pinched the bridge of her nose in frustration. A bridge of my nose in frustration, not hers. I have no idea how to get Rin to understand. I hate that Rin can clearly tell what she feels about anything. You can't clearly tell what she's feeling about anything. I hate that she's sending these confusing signals as if she's expecting me to read her mind. Do you hate me? She actually thinks about this for some time. I don't hate anything. I don't think I'm a hateful person. Then, what am I to you? Help me understand. I try to sound as reasonable as I can, but I don't know if it'll help. Rationally thinking, this is the only way to get her to understand my point of view. Problem is, rationality never was the thing for Rin. It doesn't restrict her like it restricts me. It's not like a driving force. It doesn't make her behave like a normal person. I can't. The same answer. I feel so powerless. I feel frustrated. Why? I don't think you'd understand. I'm not sure if I do. It doesn't matter. I need to explain. Or I need to understand, then explain. Wait, did I save? Did I save? Did I save? Okay, I saved. Good. Good me. Good me, I saved. It doesn't matter. I don't think you understand. I'm not sure if I do. It doesn't matter. It sort of matters, it's just how. I need to understand. Well, like she said, I don't think you'd understand. So you can explain. Uh, hmm, tough choice. This is definitely a tough choice. Uh, I'd say, hmm, you know what? Let's go with it doesn't matter, right? I'm pretty sure this will just lead to a fight, which leads to a bad ending. I need to understand it, it doesn't matter. They seem to be the better paths to choose from. Uh, let's go with doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter whether I understand you or not. I just want to know. I can't. It's like a stone wall. I just can't reach through to Rin. Rin, it's impossible for me. Fine, I don't care. You wanted to change? You wanted to destroy yourself? You want this exhibition more than anything, right? Yes. Okay then, do it. She doesn't respond, or even show acknowledgement of understanding. I'm grinding my teeth together, frustrated beyond anything I thought possible. And I grab Rin's shoulders to shake her until she comes to her senses. Sao? What the fuck, dude? I look at her as if the moment I know with crystal clear certainty that there's nothing I can do for Rin. None of the words I know would reach her. But still, I think that, for whatever reason, I think it's important that you go this way all, go this all way all. It's important that you go this way all the way to the end. Even if it's not healthy for you, on many different levels. But I'll have nothing to do with it. I can't accept being treated like this, and not understanding the reason for it. I'm finished here. The full weight of what I said sinks in the silent distance between us. Rin doesn't show any reaction, nor even blinks her eyes. She just stares at, or through me, quietly. That's fine. Her voice is perfectly calm, emotionless, like an announcement that the 7:30 train will be 7 minutes late. With those words, Rin made her choice, and I made mine. If either of us secretly want to change our minds, it's too late for that. I take a long look at Rin, hoping that it conveys my feelings. Without knowing whether it does or not, I leave the Adelaide for the last time, feeling empty and anxious like so many times before. Act 4. Dream. I make it in time for class, though not in time for breakfast. Classroom is bathing in gentle light of the sun. This means that it's going to be intolerably hot this afternoon. For now, though, it's pleasant. I look at Misha and Suzune, animated discussion about whatever. Hanako staring out the classroom window, Stout stumbling in the classroom 4 minutes late, and with no recollection of what we're supposed to be teaching today. I could never imagine dropping out of school just like that, even if it's only for a few weeks. On the other hand, Rin doesn't seem to have a problem with the idea, or going through with it. Then again, somehow I got caught along with her insane isolation, even if we ended up hurting each other. Or did we? Maybe only I got hurt. It takes me until late in the afternoon to realize that today is Monday, and our club meets today. Not just that, due to the exams, this is the last art club meeting. This is the last art club meeting before summer vacation. Without Rin, it feels pretty pointless to go there, but I want to talk with the teacher. The meeting itself isn't noteworthy, just as my skills with watercolors are not worth mentioning. Maya tries to encourage and advise me without sounding too condescending, but he's not doing a very good job of it. If nothing else, joining the art club has taught me that I like art. It'd be nice if I could actually try and make some art in the art club, though. After the fruits of everyone's labor having been piled into a neat stack on the teacher's desk, he cleared his throat to give a little speech. That's it for the trimester, everyone. His voice is pretty loud with way too enthusiastic for it to be genuine. The next meeting is after summer vacation on Monday for the first week of the next term. I hope to see everyone there again. Have a nice vacation. Everyone wishes him a nice vacation back as they file out the door. I stayed behind waiting for her until the two of us are alone. It's almost dinner time, so I don't have to wait long. And Amaya is looking through the paintings, some of which are actually pretty nice. Rin might outclass everyone else in our club, but she isn't the only one with talent. Excuse me, teacher. Hmm? What is it, Nagai? He raised his eyebrows questioningly, smiling widely. It's about Rin. Oh, is something wrong with Tezuka? No, but I hesitated for a split second. I'll try not to say what I want to say, giving Namaya enough time to start blabbering by himself. I saw her a few days ago when I was passing by at Side's gallery. She said she'd get one or two more paintings done for the exhibition. I was quite pleased. She's a surprisingly hard worker. I always thought she was a bit of lazy, but doing what she wants instead of the assignments. He seems to notice my anxiety and realize that he's just digressing, shutting up before finishing the thought. Ah, but you had something to talk about. What is it? I don't know. She feels detached from everything, as if she can't think of anything but the exhibition. Well, isn't that good? She's focusing on her painting, as she would be. Or she should be. Yeah, but this is different. It's like she's obsessed. I went to see her and... Have you been bothering her? He cuts in before I finish saying what I meant to say, instantly looking quite irritated. No, I don't think so. I'm just concerned because she stopped coming to school completely. She feels strange too. Stranger than usual, at the very least. Humbug. This is the more important than some lousy math class or physics or whatever. This is exactly why this school is so flexible. It gives every student a chance to fill themselves. Suzuka is a painter, so she should paint, no? And have an exhibition. That's what artists do. She should be allowed to concentrate on that, not these other frivolous classes. She should be encouraged. If you think about it, it's really quite obvious. These kind of arguments are not very convincing, but I'm having a very hard time trying to make any kind of rebuttal. My grudging silence is interpreted as assent, and Amaya turns to shuffle the stack of turned-in assignments on his desk like a deck of cards. I have to say, when we're talking about Suzuka's exhibition, I'm very excited to see how it turns out. She's still so young, yet has such wonderful skill and style. He's talking to the air to relax the mood that got a bit too negative. I take it that you still will be attending? Yeah, guess so. Well, we'll meet there next. I take that as my cue to leave, and I do, although I'm not happy about it. My message didn't go through, to say the least. Hi, my mouse is high. The day after that, all the missed opportunities and things I should have said come crashing down on me. There's nothing left to do afterwards but brood. Second day, I began to feel anxious. I start doubting my doubt, and it feels stupid, especially since I still can't think about anything else than Ren. Third day, Japanese exam, and world history exam. Great. The thing I hate most about her is that she can make me feel awful even though I should be focusing on entirely different stuff right now. Fourth day, math exam. We have a math exam. It goes how it goes. I don't care. Fifth day, Namai asked me again if I'll be attending the exhibition opening. I can't say no to him, even though I seriously want to. I just don't want to discuss with him anything Ren related. It's just better to take the path of least resistance. 6th day, the day before the exhibition opening, I find Rin standing in the hallway in front of my room when I return to the dorms after dinner. What are you doing here? My tone is angrier than I intended. I'm a little disappointed that I was unable to restrain myself, but it can't be helped. Rin just stands there, like she just happened to be coincidentally be standing around here, where she has no business being. That way she reacts so coolly to everything annoys me now. This is not good. It's been 6 days, and the sight of her has me boiling. She hasn't even opened her mouth yet. Finished painting. Shouldn't you be at the gallery preparing? They said no. I guess the gallery owner did the part then. Getting the paintings framed, hung on the walls and whatnot. So, why are you here? Felt like it. The same old soothing pattern emerges again. Me asking her questions to which she replies with answers that don't answer anything, because it's the only other way we can converse. Apart from me listening to her blabbering about whatever, which isn't really a conversation. Is that a play? Are there some unseen roles that we have unknowingly set ourselves into, dictating the rules of engagement whenever we see each other, inevitably leading to us hurting each other? Her nonchalant answer, accompanied by even more nonchalant shrugs, leave me none the wiser. I guess she'd be happy that the exhibition preparations are complete. When I walk into my room, I hear her footsteps following me in. I didn't invite her in. I won't ask her to leave. She claims my bed without asking permission, making me wish that I had taken the time to make it before I left in the morning, then stand up again as soon as she sat on hot coals. I half lean against the corner of my desktop that isn't cluttered with stuff to rest my legs, at least a little bit. Rin spends a few moments glancing curiously around my room. It makes me realize she's never seen it before. For a moment, she actually looks like she's concentrating, trying to get everything. This must be the eye for detail. That makes her an artist. Since the room is small, she quickly runs out of things to look at, but nothing else transpires, allowing the uncomfortable silence to take over the atmosphere. The mood is chilly, to say the least, and both of us are on the guard, waiting for the other to make the first move. Of course, Rin could play the game forever, so it has to be me. So, I give up whatever. I give up because she never tried to open conversation, and because it seems that she wants to say something, I want to get it over with. Why else would she be here if she didn't want to talk? I don't know what to say myself, but I want to be angry. Oh, I want to be angry, but I can't bring myself to yell at her or anything. My voice catches her attention and tries to search for words as well, but it seems she's not entirely certain as to why she's here either. And so, Rin simply takes a few steps to close the distance between us and rides it on the tips of her toes, to even out the height difference. It was a bad idea. Maybe you should forget about it, and I will too. It's a reflex, and almost as an afterthought, the words no, yes, and maybe simultaneously surface in my mind. My hand is being between her lips and mine, a wall that I raise to guard against something. Her breath feels warm against my fingers. The scent of her lingers about, the mysterious, indescribable sensation that captures me and draws my eyes deep into hers. The look in her eyes surprised quizzically as to why the impotent hand prevented her advances. Her eyes are really big and glistening with moisture, and staring right into my own with a soft gaze that I'm having a hard time to match. Rin's half-open mouth makes her look more confused. The low sensual way of her lips are arcing is signaling something completely different. Please, I need you. The words come from her throat as a coarse whisper meant only for me, bypassing her tongue and teeth without giving them any chance to interrupt. They sober me in an instant, and I clumsily flinch back to get a little bit of distance between us, painfully scraping against my desk in the process. Maybe it's her choice of words, maybe the way she says it, but something in it puts me off. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. Again. Need me for what? All the unpleasant feelings emerge again, and I feel my heartbeat suddenly increasing at least tenfold. Rin's eyes go out of focus again, and back again as her body relaxes from its tense state, and she stands upright again. I don't think I was thinking about anything. Why do you drop patterns in the dust on your night table? There's a word for that kind of thing, but I can't remember. Her remark almost throws me off track. I glance over her shoulder at the small table next to my bed. I can't see anything from the distance. So she needs me for nothing specific? Just happened to come by because she thought I'd be glad to see her after she shut me out. No complaints accepted for a week. Completely altruistic motives. Felt like it. Bullshit. I can answer myself. To play mind games with whenever you want. To kiss whenever you want. To ignore whenever you want. To fill your whims whenever you want. Is that it? What you need me for? I was sounding very angry again, even to myself. Good. Rin too catches the mood, and her curious expression changes instantly to something more uncharacteristic. No? Just leaves it at that. Her eyes restless, wandering around, searching the room as if the words she tried to find were written under the tapestries on my walls. Then what? I needed to paint. Paint. Of course, that's what artists do. The words reverberate through me, my being, beating in my blood, over the piercing whistle of my anger. Don't give me that, Rin. I'm not some damn muse of yours, free to play with for the sake of painting. I am not some medium for whatever you aspire to. I am me. For what if I don't know anything about my future? There's things I want and things I care about. Even I can dream of things other than my nightmares. I'm yelling, but I'm way past the point of caring about things like that. Rin looks down at her toes and wiggles them a little melancholically, while she takes in my outburst, without saying anything to defend herself. Only after I finish does she try to respond somehow. I can't do anything else. Or I can do all sorts of things, but I can't do... It's the only thing I sort of do properly most of the time. I understand completely. Art's first. Everything else second, or thousandth. What about me? Am I nothing? Why, when I was interested in art, that make you feel like I was a little interesting for a little while? Tell me. I really want to know. Did you ever think about my perspective, or is it just all you? The words rise like my bile in my throat. She looks alarmed, almost completely uncomprehended, as if she doesn't understand what I'm angry about. Can't believe she's been so stupid. I didn't want to. This time it's Rin who interrupts herself in mid-sentence. Don't you understand? I can't. Can't what? You never explain. How am I supposed to understand anything if you never say anything? Why don't you ever talk? Say something. She doesn't. Finding my anger at her feeling satisfying, it feels wrong to take so much satisfaction in it. I don't stop. Not wanting to face my anger head on, Rin turns around steadfastly, look out the window, even though there's nothing I look at. The worst of my ire are gone. I shut up, as I can't be bothered to keep on yelling at the back of her head, so silence finally returns. I tried to discern some hints of reaction through my adrenaline-distorted vision. My feedback was not the best kind, but I hope Rin goes a clue that she just can't ignore everything else whenever she feels like it. I'd hate it if she didn't. She never even listens to anything. She's so unaffected by the world around her. Not this time, it seems. Her body is shaking like me holding back tears, but I didn't know Rin is not crying. Her indifference made me so furious. Now that it's gone, I'm at a loss. I wonder, did I go too far? Look, go away. Go away, Sal. Her voice is tiny and tired as she says this, but I hear the words clear as day. What is there to say anymore? This is my room. blunt, hollow remark is a fitting conclusion for this unpleasant discussion that became an even more unpleasant, very one-sided yelling match. After a moment of collecting herself, Rin just gives up. I can see it from the way she slumps her shoulders and walks out. Even though she deliberately looks to the other direction, I can see how she's biting the corner of her lip so hard that it may start bleeding. She won't stop. She makes her exit. I realize that she left the door open when she came in, and my yelling must have echoed around the dorm hallways. I sigh. Now that she's gone, I'm left alone with my guilt. As the thumping my chest slowly subdues, anxiety replaces it. Somehow, I feel that none of this would have ever happened if not for me. No matter how infuriating, unbearable, and outrageous Rin is, she's not the Rin I thought I knew. The Rin I thought I expected Rin to be. Was it me who caused all this by talking Rin into taking her chances with the exhibition? Am I directly responsible for Rin becoming like she has been for the past weeks? I can't think of any other explanation for her weird behavior than the exhibition and all the things that came along with it. Maybe it was the only way that could have brought us closer. All it did was separate us further away from each other, and now beyond reach of either of us. I bang my head hard against the wall, twice to make sure it hurts.